Yo, peace. So this is the last one, part 7 of 7, and we're gonna talk about memory. We're gonna talk about how we are not limited to our current existence. You know what I mean? We are not limited to our present lifetime. See, we have had so many lifetimes. It's way too many to count. It's way too many. It's too much information just to have sitting in your conscious mind. This is why we have a subconscious mind, for the things that we don't need to necessarily have access to at all times. Like if you lived 250 lifetimes, and for you to have all that information just in your conscious brain, it would be an overload. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference. So we limit ourselves to this present lifetime just for the sake of not losing our fucking minds. You get what I'm saying? So that doesn't mean you have not had past lifetimes. It's just that you have to tap into them. And this is what divination is. Divination is tapping into the full spectrum of your existence. This is why divination works. Divination ain't got nothing to do with some mystical force. This is just you tapping into yourself. Just using the tarot or whatever divination tool you use as a middleman in a sense. So you're using these pictorial images to tap into your own subconscious mind, to tap into your own memory banks. You get what I'm saying? So when you tap into those lost memories, as they say, you change your whole outlook about yourself. Because if you knew you was a king or a queen in a past lifetime, you would probably carry yourself with a little more prestige, because you have lived as a prince, you lived as a princess, you lived as whatever the highest lifestyle is. Like, you have already did this shit. You know what I mean? You could be in any situation right now. You know what I mean? You see, this is not like I'm not in no fucking castle right now. I'm not in no fucking mansion right now. But that does not mean that, my value decreases because I'm not in those particular situations. Because it's, as I said, it's like, all right, you have already done it. You don't necessarily need to continuously experience the same thing over and over again. This is why we may have certain goals, but we just can't attain them, because it's your soul is saying, I've already done it. I don't want to do something that I've done 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. You get what I'm saying? You may just want to do something new. If you have been royalty most of your lifetimes, you may want to live the life of a peasant or, a common man or woman. You get what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with this. Like, there is nothing wrong with not being enlightened. There's nothing wrong with not having information, because we tend to put people down or look down at people because they don't have this type of information. It's not for them to have it, but they still evolve. See, you don't have to have metaphysical and spiritual knowledge to evolve, because we evolve naturally. That's just life. As you see with this tree, the tree evolves, the tree expands. Like, it does not matter what knowledge you have. You will be getting older. Nobody is stuck in time. Like, you are 5 years old now, you're going to be 6 in a year, regardless of what the fuck you know or you don't know. So life constantly evolves, no matter what's going on. Life only gets better. Life doesn't get worse. You get wiser. You don't get dumber. You get what I'm saying? So the last thing is, when you have a full understanding of your lifetimes, your full soul. See, this is why we may be able to make changes partially, but not holistically. You may be able to change the amount of money you make, or, your relationships or whatever, but it's like there's still certain things that you have not been able to change because you haven't tapped into the full capacity of your subconscious or your memory banks. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain things you're not going to be able to change until you tap into certain elements of yourself. You get what I'm saying? This is the point of the natal chart. You look into your natal chart to see your past, your present, and your future. It's all solidified in your natal chart. So you can see what can possibly have been going on in your past, what's going on now, and what can potentially happen in the future. You get what I'm saying? That's why you have your numerology chart. You know what I mean? There's so many different ways. It's all divination. You get what I'm saying? So when you tap into certain areas that you are not able to change and see what's going on in those areas, and then you will have the ability to change them. You just have to unlock the potential in your mind first. You get what I'm saying? Like, you have to have the power first. So, you know what I mean? We're going to wrap up this series, How to Find Yourself in Your Dreams. And, you know what I mean? Best wishes to everybody out there, conscious or unconscious, you know what I mean? Like, whatever your current situation is, everything is just going to get better. So, peace. Hotep, hotep, hotep. I'll get back at y'all.